What's up, YouTube? Today I'm just going to do a quick review on the MacBook Pro I recently purchased from the Apple Store. Now, I'm recording this off of my Apple iPhone 3G, so be careful and be patient with me as the phone might move during the recording. Thanks, guys. Alright, so let's get into it. This is the mid-2009 version of the MacBook Pro. It's the 13.3-inch model. I decided to go with the smallest version because I've had a 15 and a 17-inch before, and I just figured those were too big. So I went with the 13-inch, and it's been very good for me. So yeah, let's just get right down into it, and we're going to start by reviewing the external part of the computer, and why not start out with the side with the most plugins. Now, the one concern I've had about this is the amount of plugins on one side. As you can see, the amount of plugins on the left side is quite a lot, as you can see. There are basically every single plugin on this side besides the disk insertion area. I don't know what to call that, guys. I'm sorry. But here we go. As you can see, you have the AC adapter port right there, always at the end. Then you have the Ethernet port. You have your FireWire 800, your HDMI, two USB ports. Then you have your SD card slot and your audio. So basically, the one concern is I wanted to have it spaced out. Because if you have all these plugins on one side, sometimes your cords get a little tight and it looks a little stupid when you got it all plugged in your setup. So what I thought would be a good idea is, with the next version of Apple MacBook Pros, why don't they just try to space it out a little bit? Try putting a couple USB ports on the other side, and maybe move the HDMI or FireWire over to the other side along with it. Because you guys, if you look, the card slot does take up a little bit of room, but there is some room at the side. So, like, let me show you guys. Alright, so I just showed you that side. Now I'll show you over here. See this empty bare area? This has got to be at least 3 inches of space. You could possibly stick at least 2 USBs and maybe a FireWire, an HDMI port, or something useful that will help increase the less trafficking over on the other side of the computer, so you can make it basically spread out. And with the new MacBook Air, what they have done is they've really done a great job at spacing it out and making it look clean. I understand, though, that with the thinner model of the MacBook Air, you have to have less imports into your computer. So that is a good little revolutionary thing they'll do for the next MacBook Pros, or who knows, they might be doing touchscreen or whatever by then. But yeah, so besides that, yeah, it's been very nice external part of the computer. No scratches, no dents, no dings. It's actually very good with staying clean and stuff. So yeah, so let's open this bad boy up. The reason why I show you the outside is because I bought it refurbished, and I wasn't sure if there's going to be anything wrong with the screen, but from what I can tell, and what you guys hopefully can tell by looking at it, there is nothing wrong with it. In fact, it's in very good condition. So let's open the bad boy up. As you can see, let me get it set so he's not twitching around. That's what it looks like with the new Mac OS X Lion wallpaper, if you've seen the release, which comes in the summer of 2011. But let's stick to the point. So yes, we're going to start out by looking at the main portion, which is the keyboard and the Magic Trackpad. The keyboard is amazing. It has that backlit display with all the keys lit up when it gets dark, so that you're not sitting there trying to look in the dark at night. You don't have to have the light on because you'll be able to see. So yes, just another great genius idea incorporated into their computers that Apple always does, and outbeats all of the Windows computers by a mile. Just like to throw that in because I'm a big Apple fan. So yes, so that's the backlit keyboard. And what's also good, here's the second advantage that I really like. Whenever you're here, let me put this down so you guys don't get sick. Alright. The other thing that I like about the keyboard is that when there's dust and other particles that fall on it, they don't fall in these little cracks in between the keys. So like, let's get this zoomed in. See the little cracks in the keys and stuff, guys? There's no little things of dirt and dust getting in there, like in the all connected keyboard where all the keys are connected next to each other, where little things of dirt and debris get under there and cause just for major key problems, and just the typing is just horrendous. And I really, again, apologize for the constant moving of the iPhone, but I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm talking about. So yes, that is the keyboard. Now moving on is the trackpad, and this thing is just simply amazing. It's an all-in-one, just use your fingers, control it, magic trackpad. So what it does is, basically you have your clicking, which I just pulled up my desktop on the computer. You have your scrolling, which you can do with 2 fingers down, up and down. You can scroll with 2 fingers, and you can go back and forth with 3 fingers. And there's a whole little tutorial built into the MacBook Pro, I should say, when you purchase it, and it goes through and shows you all the different finger codes that you can do on the trackpad, which is amazing. And then just to click, you left click over on the left side, and then you right click, as you can see, on the right side. So you right click, and there's your little menu box. So yes, and then after we have looked at the external portion of the MacBook Pro and the hardware portion that connects to the display, comes the wonderful, wonderful HD, unbelievable display that MacBook Pros are just known for now. And Apple has done an absolutely fantastic, I cannot speak tonight, job at showing you. I cannot zoom in for the life of me. But as you can see, if you guys have one, you'll know. And if you've ever been to the Mac store or the Apple store, you know what it looks like. And so there you go. You look at it, it's got wonderful quality. And the dock is just simply amazing. For 2 gigabytes of RAM, the computer is awesome. It carries 2 gigabytes of memory and a 2.26 gigahertz Intel Core 2 dual processor. And gosh, the kid just is relentless. And then besides that, the 2 gigabytes of hard space, or goddamn space. Why do I keep saying that? Of space, is a lot. People are like, well, dude, you can't get much space. Well, yeah, you can. And you just have to just understand that 2 gigabytes of RAM is a ton. And you don't need to have all the space in the world. Some people do, I understand that. But why waste the extra money when you can just get the 2 gigabytes of space and just run all the basic stuff that you need? Like I get Final Cut Express, ScreenFlow, Aperture. I get all the stuff that really I need, and it's just I got plenty of space still left over. I mean, I can run Skype, I can run OpenOffice.org, I can run iWork. I mean, I got all this good stuff, and it's all built in, and I still have memory left over. But yeah, I'm not gonna let this review go any longer. I'm gonna let you guys go. But this has been Jake99776 giving you a little review and a couple of stutters and a couple of other crap that really doesn't need to be in this review, but it was, and it's raw, but it's pretty raw indeed because I made it, and it's Jake99776. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all comment, rate, subscribe. Don't worry, guys. I am getting a new camera. It won't be this iPhone anymore. Thank you, Jesus. And I will be back. We'll do an unboxing of it possibly. Maybe, but we can't because we'll probably have to still use the iPhone. But whatever, we'll come to that someday. But yeah, guys, comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you all later. Peace.